Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a model rocket using only household items. So sit back, relax, let's get started. Alright, so for this project you're going to need a piece of paper, you're also going to need a straw, and you're going to need some of these orange foam ear protection pieces. If you don't have these lying around, I think you can find them at Walmart for pretty cheap. You're also going to need a piece of cardboard, and you're going to need some Estes engines. I would recommend the smaller the better, but you can also go up to C engines on this rocket as well. Alright, to start off, you're going to need your piece of paper and your 3 Estes engines, and you're going to take your piece of paper vertically like this, and then you're going to lay your 3 engines across from the top. And then you're going to just start rolling the piece of paper around the 3 engines. And this part can be kind of stubborn, so just make sure you're patient and careful with what you're doing. Make sure the paper's tight around the engines so it fits them perfectly, and just take your time during this part. Alright, and after you have it rolled, take some clear tape and then just tape the middle part. You can just do it with a small piece of tape, and this is just so you can get the engines out of the tube. And then slide them out, and then you can take some more tape and tape up the rest of the piece of paper. Alright, so now take your piece of cardboard, a straight edge, and an X-Acto knife, and start making your fins. You can make these however you want, just make sure that they're straight and that all 3 of the fins are about the same size and shape. You can experiment with different sizes and shapes and see which one works the best for you. Here I'm just using a little triangle with a straight section at the end of it, and then when it gets at the very bottom, it slants down at a slight angle. Alright, and after you've drawn that first fin, you can cut it out with your X-Acto knife. And after you've done that, to ensure that it's symmetric with the other fins, you can take that first fin that you cut out and trace it onto the cardboard for the other 2 fins, and then cut those out as well. And after you've cut them out, you should have 3 symmetrical fins. Alright, and with that extra cardboard you have left over, take one of the rocket engines and trace a circle around it. You're going to want about 3 or 4 of these. And then cut them all out using some scissors. And after cutting those out, take your hot glue gun and glue all 4 of them on top of each other. After you're finished, you should just have one stack of 4 of them glued together. Alright, and then take the stack of 4 cardboard circles that you just cut out. Take your hot glue and just make a circle around the edge of it. Then take your body tube paper piece that you rolled earlier and then stick it in one of the ends. And an easy way to get the right spacing is take one of those little rocket engines and then just push it in there until it's about flush with the end of the body tube. And then it should look like this. Alright, so take your paper body tube piece that you rolled earlier and your orange foam ear protection piece. Put some hot glue on the end of the ear protection piece and then stick it in the top of the body tube. If it's a bit too small for the body tube, you can always put some more hot glue around the edge of it so it'll stay in there a bit better. Alright, and now take your straw and your scissors and cut about 1 inch off from the top of it. And take your hot glue and glue on the outside of it, and then you're gonna stick it on the outside of the body tube of your rocket. And then make sure it's just pointing straight. Alright, so now we have to put the fins on our rocket. So you're going to do this by using your hot glue gun once again. So take your hot glue gun and just make a line where you want your fin to be on the outside of the body tube. And then stick your fin on there. Make sure it's pointing out straight and that you have it in the right area so it can be evenly spaced out among the 3 fins. Alright, there's the finished product of this DIY rocket. I hope you had a good time following along, and I hope you definitely give it a try. Thanks for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you could do me a quick favor and like and subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Also turn on post notifications to stay up to date with the latest SGRC content. Remember, anyone can be a rocket scientist, even you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.